day, dear students. My name is Tlebалдинова. I am a PhD and lecturer of computer modeling and information technologies. Today's our lesson is networks and telecommunications. A computer network is a group of computers that use a set of common communication protocols over digital interconnections for the purpose of sharing resources located on or provided by the network nodes. This slide shows the definition of telecommunication. Computer networks classified as by scale, by connection method, by functional relationship, by network topology. By scale, computer networks may be classified according to the scale: local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network. Computer networks can also be classified according to the hardware technology that they use to connect the individual devices in the network, such as optical fiber, Ethernet, and wireless LAN. By functional relationship, computer networks may be classified according to the functional relationships which exist between the elements of the network. This classification also called computer architecture. There are two types of network architecture: client-server and peer-to-peer architecture. Network topology signifies the way in which intelligent devices in the network see their logical or physical relations to one another. Computer networks may be classified according to the network topology upon which the network is based, such as bus network, star network, ring network, mesh network, point-to-point network, tree or hierarchical topology network. This slide shows the figures of network topology. The next slide demonstrates three major types of network cables used in communication systems: twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, and optical fiber cable. Twisted pair cables are literally a pair of insulated wires that are twisted together. While this does help to reduce outside noise, these cables are still very susceptible to it. Twisted pair cables are the most cost-effective option of the three, mostly due to the lower bandwidth, capacity, and high attenuation. Coaxial cables are high-frequency transmission cables made up of a single solid copper core that transfers data electrically over the inner conductor. And fiber optical cables is the newest form of transmission cabling technology. The result of using fiber optical cables is super reliable, but also a much higher cost it has. Networks are often classified as local area network, wide area network, MAN, PAN, personal area network, VPN, virtual private network, and campus area network, storage area network, and others, depending on the scale, scope and purpose, and so on. Control area network usage, trust level, and access right often differ between these types of network. What does it mean, the Internet? The Internet is the wider network that allows computer networks around the world run by companies, governments, universities, and other organizations to talk to one another. The result is a mass of cables, computers, data centers, routers, servers, repeaters, satellites, and Wi-Fi towers that allows digital information to travel around the world. There are several ways or methods of connecting to the internet. There are two access methods, direct and indirect, and these can be either fixed or mobile. Indirect access. This is most common method used in home and office networks. The device, for example, computer connects to a network using Ethernet or Wi-Fi, and the network connects to the internet using ADSL, cable, or fiber. Direct access. This is most common method used when traveling. The device, smartphone, connects directly to the internet using 3G, 4G mobile networks or public Wi-Fi. This slide demonstrates internet connection methods. Next slide demonstrates common internet protocols such as TCP/IP, UDP/IP, and Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or HTTP and FTP, File Transfer Protocol. TCP/IP as a stream protocol. This means that a connection is negotiated between a client and a server. Any data transmitted between these two endpoints is guaranteed to arrive, thus it is so-called lossless protocol. Since the TCP protocol can only connect two endpoints, it is also called a peer-to-peer protocol. HTTP is the protocol used to transmit all data present on the World Wide Web. This includes text, multimedia, and graphics. Is the protocol used to transmit HTML, the language that makes all the fancy decorations in your browser. It works upon TCP/IP. FTP is the protocol used to transmit files between computers connected to each other by a TCP/IP network, such as the Internet. And next protocol is Internet Protocol. The Internet Protocol is the principal communications protocol in the Internet Protocol suite for relaying datagrams across network boundaries. Its routing function enables Internet working and essentially establishes the Internet.